guys, I am Chris Kaler.
And I'm Amber Foss from Kyuujin, and today we're going back to a universe that we love, Fate, but this time Unlimited Blade Works.
Fate Stay Night, Unlimited Blade Works, yes. You guys knew that after Zero, which we reacted to a while ago, we wanted to keep going with this universe, and we didn't know if we were gonna watch Stay Night or Unlimited Blade Works. After thinking about it, we chose UBW. We feel like it's gonna be the best experience, the best way to experience this story. But yeah, we're both very excited to meet these new characters, see the characters that we've met before in Zero, and just see some great animation again.
I don't know how much is going to be different from Fate Stay Night, which I've seen more than a decade ago.
Yeah, I haven't seen Stay Night.
But technically it says that it's more faithful to the novel.
It's a more faithful and adaptation.
Yeah.
And it's one route. I do think Stay Night is a bit different. Or at least they show it differently, so I don't know. Eventually we want to watch Stay Night, but that's why we started with OBW, because she doesn't know it. It's the better adaptation according to a lot of you guys, and yeah, but the plan is to watch Stay Night after this. In the meantime, we're finally starting UBW, so episode 1, I do know it's a few years after the end of Zero. That's pretty much it. I don't know anything else about this. I did not look up spoilers or anything. I do wonder why it's only a few years. Like, is there gonna be another fight? And if so, why so close to the previous one?
Because technically in Zero they said that every 60 years,
yeah,
right?
That's what I remember, and I know I was weirded out by why UBW and Stay Night were so close to the prequel.
It isn't 60 years.
No, I know. So we'll find out, I guess. Let's jump in this first episode and see what they have in store for us. So don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more of these episodes, and check out our Patreon for the full-length reactions.
Alright, let's go!
Straight up in the end of Zero.
Your father is no more.
Yep, he left to die.
He never came back.
And now you're all grown up. Already the animation is so smooth. I am in awe again. I miss this. She's so big. How old is she?
She's a teenager.
Yeah.
Like maybe 15, 16.
Fate.
So are we gonna be with Rin's point of view, technically, or?
Shiro also, Kiritsugu's kid. We're starting with her, we'll see. He's the main face on the poster. The happening. It's happening. What happened? It. And she wanted to sleep in.
Someone knew that she wouldn't be able to get up. So they rewind the hour to make her leave.
This would definitely be my type of, school activity.
Archery?
Anything combat related, I would freak out. So that's
Our sister.
yeah. At least she has the personality. Last time we saw her, she was just, I don't know, like she was so gone.
おはよう、馬頭真司君。今日は早いのね。
首相なんだから。
副部長でしょうが。それじゃ。
見学してけよ、朝練。
遠慮しておくわ。
These guys could all end up fighting each other later.
別に弓道に興味があるわけじゃないから。
She's more of a saber or lancer or.
Not really.
あら、生徒会長。
部活動もしていないお前がこんな早くに何の用か。
ただの気まぐれ
Something
よ。
weird happened.
いいっす、修理終わったぞ。
Hey, Shiro.
エミヤに任せきりにしてしまった。許せ。
We're gonna be biased, I'm sorry. It's Kiritsugu's fault.
お前から見れば仮病かもしれん。
なら試
They
そう。
don't want to show him to us. We know he's important.
朝早いんだな、父さんが。
Hey.
挨拶のつもりなのかな。
Maybe he knows about your father's history. I would assume they know a little bit.
I ain't telling you shit. Is it me or she feels alone? Like she's not trying to make friends and stuff, to socialize.
She has a whole life happening outside of school. She has stuff to worry about, stuff she's been practicing
出
for.
てきたものは壊れた触媒らしきものとこのペンダント。おまけに家中の時計がおかしくなるわ。最強のサーバンとセイバーの召喚には役に立たないのよね。残るマスターはあと2人。悩んでいる時間はないか。
Okay, it's happening.
Everybody else already has their own, unless besides two. Okay. Well, I'm not about the other one, but I
And she
expect her to
expected
be-
relics, like she expected to be able to summon Saber, which definitely she's not gonna
No.
do that.
She won't, but hers is pretty cool.
私だ。分かっているとは思うが期限は明日までだり。残る席はあと2
And
つ。
she's not an archer.
早々にマスターを揃えねばならん。
言われなくたって分かってるわよ。
So would that have been, what's his name again?
Kirei.
Kirei? That would have been him?
2時に合わせて召喚することで触媒なしでもセイバーを手に
But
入れ
you
てみせる。
won't.
四方の門は閉じ王国に至る三叉路は循環せよ。この一個の断りに従うならば答える。
I should not feel excited about this because we know that they all technically die when they participate, so it looks good though.
言霊をまとう七点天秤の守り手よ。
Let's see.
Where is he?
間違いなく最強のカードを引き当てた。
No one's there.
いやもう
Yes! I've missed you, man!
He looks fucking cool. What's his name?
Archer.
Oh, duh, but well, actually, don't give me anything. Spoilers.
No.
今日に限って1時間早かったんだっけ。午前1時。
I messed up. Well, maybe that was intentional, so you would get him instead of Saber.
Well, Saber is one of the most powerful positions.
Yeah, but somehow it's kind of like her dad left something, so she would end up with him. It's fate.
あなたは私のサーバントで間違いない？
私のマスターなのか
I freaking love Archer, man.
君が忠誠を振るうにふさわしい人物かどうかだったのだが
Are you worth it?
She's a child.
君をマスターと認めよう私にも条件がある
He's so tall.
君の言い分には従わない戦闘方針は私が決める
Okay, so that's not gonna work.
Yeah.
聖杯戦争が終わるまでじっとしていればいいそれなら命だけは助かるだろうことは私に任せて自分の身の安
She
全
doesn't want to cower, I think. She has some people to make proud.
そんなに言うなら使ってやろうじゃない。
Dude,
Already?
いやちょっと
Dude.
どういう
think about this.
そんなことで令状を使うやつが
Yeah.
うるさい。あんたは私のサーバント。私の言い分には絶対
Yeah,
通じる
but
もんでしょ。
this is bad strategy.
こんな大雑把なことに令状を使うなど
Think about what you're doing.
She got pissed. I guess that's what happens when the participants this year are children.
Yeah.
This is a huge change from Zero.
君は令状がどれほど重要か理解しているのか
何その上から目線。
He's trying to teach you a little bit.
令状というものは曖昧な命令には効きが弱くなる令状が100あっても実現できない
私のさっきの例示は無意味って
And you
こと？
fucking wasted it too.
通常ならそうなのだが君の魔術師としての性能は桁が違ったらしい
You got his respect a little bit.
君の言葉に強い強制を感じている困ったもの
So usually when it's so vague, it doesn't have any impact. But since she's really that strong, it does.
He likes her more now. That's pretty much it.
戦いから遠ざけようとしたのは私の過ちだった
I guess it's a partnership more than a contract now. It's best.
例示抜きで私がマスターだって認めるのね。
無論だ
He seems really, what's the word, man? He's sage.
Wise?
Wise. He seems wise.
Well, they're supposed
Experienced.
to be heroes of great figures.
Yeah, I
of the
know, I
past.
know.
君からの魔力提供量は十分だ間違いなく一流だ
今更褒めたって何も出ないですけど。
Keep talking.
セイバーじゃないの？
Nope.
残念ながら剣は持っていない悪かったなセイバーでなくて
Hey, but like the last Archer was fucking strong. I could see a good relationship between them.
It
It's
does.
better than some of the relationships we saw in the earlier show.
And Zero, yeah. But
God
they-
damn.
They do. They do.
あんたどこの英霊なのよ。あーちゃん
私がどのようなものだったかは答えられない。自分でもわからない。
Oh. Okay. You'll remember then. It's a quest.
さして重要な欠落ではないから。
It's important to me.
相棒の強さがわからないんじゃ作戦の立てようがないでしょ。
Just guess that he's strong.
私は君が呼び出したサーバントだ。それが最強でないはずがない。
My god.
Well, when you put it like that.
He keeps just cheering her in a way, just giving compliments.
あなたの正体に関しては不問にしましょう。最初の仕事だけど。
早速か。それで敵は
Oh, go on.
Well, he destroyed the living room.
了解した。
You should show me a little bit of
地獄
respect.
の地のマスター
Well, you did made a mess.
Yeah, but she summoned him, so whose fault is it?
それでマスター、これからは何と呼べばいい？
Master.
父さんが
Rin.
リンよ。あなたの好きなように呼んでいいわ。
それではリンとこの響きは実に君に合っている。
God, man, stop. Stop. Oh,
He is charismatic.
yeah. But that will make it harder when he fights someone we like. It's definitely different vibe-wise. In Zero, it felt like the beginning of a true war with experienced people.
Is the prologue.
I know, but it felt like in Zero we had experienced assassins and people who had planned for this for years, and mostly
Yeah.
adults.
But not technically, like say it's gonna be children fighting.
I know, I know.
広い公園だ。だというのに人気がないのは
ここはちょっとした曰くがあるから、この辺り一帯で大きな火事があったんだって。
Okay, so this is where the ending happened.
ここが前回の聖杯戦争決着の地。
Most intense moment of last show.
こんなにもここは怨念に満ちているというのか。特にここは別格だ。我らから見れば固有結界のそれに近い。どうした？
アーチャーのくせに珍しい言葉を知ってるの？
Do not underestimate him.
近畿の中の近畿。アーチャーであるあなたが知っているなんて筋違いよ。
それゆえに他人を過小評価する
Yeah.
欠点がある。強制したまえ。
強制って
He'll teach her right.
逃げに失礼なレイジが反応してる。近くで見られてる。
Another player.
私には視線すら感じられる。
見てるのはマスターね。こっちから出向く手間が省けるわ。
Yeah, but if they're making a move already, that means they came prepared or they have a goal in mind, so be careful. Oh, I saw red hair. That's Shiro, probably.
私たちには関係のない一般人よ。
If only you knew.
マスターになるべく育てられ、従ってきたのだろう。
そうよ。
It's what makes her father happy.
君の願いは何だ？
そんなの別にないけど。
That's the
And
thing.
you want to win the war?
She doesn't want the grail for herself. You don't even know why you're
それでは
fighting.
何のために戦う？
戦いがあるからよ、アーチャー。
It's not enough.
ただ勝つために戦うの。
確かに君は私のマスターにふさわしい。
I guess if it fits with them, that's good. I do feel like if she's put in a situation where it gets bad, her motivation will be found lacking.
I mean, if you don't fight for something that you want or for just a goal in particular, yeah.
When it gets tough, like you need something to drive you forward. Hey Dan, it's the nobody who I'm guessing has a fucking saber.
知り合いなの。あんまり顔を合わせたくないの。
No, that's her sister.
Yep. He has the look of someone important. He kind of looks like Gilgamesh too in a way with the hair. The hair, like his better look.
魔術師の家系は遠坂とあと一つしかないの。っていう家系は落ちぶれてるし、マスターにもなっていない。
Except they probably did, and I know one.
何事にも例外は存在する。学校に君が知らない
There is mages you're unaware of.
With everything they did to Sakura in the first and Zero,
Sakura could definitely be one of the masters. They fucking trained her for this, they prepared her for this. And we know Shiro is gonna be one of them too, so...
もう結界が張られてない。
完全にではないが、ここまで派手にやっているということはよほどの大物か。
とんでもない素人ね。仕掛ける時まで隠し通しておくのが一流よ。
Everyone has their own strategy. They could all be dangerous. The crazy one from Zero was fucked up. And he did some damage.
どんな結界かを調べてから消すか残すか決めましょう。手伝うわ、さくら。
Breaks my heart that they are like this with each other. So like
クズキは融通きかないからね。
so close. Like whoever was there, which we have a few. I have a few guesses. It's dangerous. She's acting like she's above everyone, like she knows
Because she's
everything.
a first-rate mage.
Yeah,
But like Archer said, she's gonna think that she's above everybody else and underestimate the enemy.
I think she already did. They were so close.
結界の正体に気づいてるんでしょ。にじみ出る魂を強引に集める血の要塞。あなたたちってそういうもの。
Depends there. I mean, how crazy they are.
君たちが肉を得ようとするようにサーバントは
And honestly, humans, we've seen crazy shit. Your sister went through hell.
それじゃあ消そうか。
もったいね
Hello, Lancer. I think I know who he is though. When I was working for doing the stuff for Zero, I mistook the previous Lancer for this guy.
Yeah.
Kuhulen?
え。ただめ
アーチャーが見えているのね。やっぱりサーバント。
Duh. It's the you know.
Come on, do you think somebody will wear this thing outside? Is that in a convention?
失敗したなこりゃ。面白がって声かけるんじゃなかった。
Previous Lancer was a dear character for us. I don't know about you, man. You seem arrogant as fuck.
レスイストくらい。
Magical leggings.
着地任せた。
Smooth.
ハーちゃん。
何者だ。
Cool looking dude.
まっとうな一騎打ちをするタイプじゃねえな。ってことはアーチャーか。
He could be surprised.
ここで見せて。
He's intense. Whoa! God damn! Okay. Oh, I missed this animation.
The smoothness
Yes.
and the colors.
Oh shit.
ハーちゃん。
二頭使いか。
You love those. Dual wielders? Like Zuko?
剣士の真似事とはな。
We don't know who he is.
He did not choose which categories it will be put in.
それだけ弾き飛ばしてもまだあるとはな。
Unlimited blade.
Well, maybe that's why it's called that.
てめえどこの英雄だ。旧兵なんぞ聞いたことがね
Yeah.
We
そう
don't
いう君
know.
は分かりやすいな。これほどの宗師は世界に3人といまい。獣のごとき敏捷さといえば
え。よく言ったアーチャー。我が必殺の一撃を。
明らかに宝具を使おうとしている。
We're straight up episode 0. He's already using the most intense.
Shiro?
He's always there.
ランさんはどうしたのよ。
さっきの人影を追ったよ。おそらく消しに行ったのだろう。
私もすぐに追いつくから。
Surprise, surprise. Oh shit.
ランサーの槍で一月か。心臓をやられてちゃ助からない。よりによってこんな日にこんな時間にどんな顔であの子に会えばいいのよ。手はある。
You're being awfully vague, show.
拾いに行ってくれたんだ。
それはリンにしか似合わない。
Oh.
やっぱりどう見ても魔力は残ってないか。って待った。殺したはずの目撃者が死に損なったって知ったら。
Of course he can't be dead. We didn't even see his face. Awake as a master, man. You need to defend yourself.
あれだけのことをして助けたんだから死なせるわけにいかないじゃない。
It was her father's last belonging that he left for her.
Mano.
Yeah.
サーバントの気配が一つではない。
There she is. Hello. Who else? Who else? But Arthur, man. best Saber ever.
サーバント
Yeah. Alright, it was way too short for an hour-long episode. It's good to be back though.
Okay.
Okay.
First of all, it seemed that we're gonna see the show by Rin points of view.
I don't know, it could change.
It could change, but
This could just be a first episode. This is Zero. I think people kind of like this could be an episode specific to her, and then we change.
okay, maybe. We'll see.
Cause like I'm pretty sure Shiro is the main face on the poster.
Well, he's the main character in Fate Stay Night, but I cannot speak for Unlimited Blade Works.
Ah yeah, okay. So maybe
So
maybe
like I
it's that.
said, that never happened at the beginning at Fate Stay Night with Shiro, so that's different. Many things will be probably different
But
from
yeah,
what
you
I know.
need to stop right
so
away.
I'm gonna
It's clean slate.
put amnesia on myself. I'm gonna forget everything.
I cast amnesia. No, but really, it needs to be a clean slate. If only for the fact that sometimes you'll be saying stuff and you'll recognize or you'll know where we're going with certain things, and you can't. I don't want you to spoil me on anything. I don't
Oh,
want you
no,
guys
never
to go
mind.
on to be on her
I
kiss
mean,
about it either.
I probably recognize characters like, oh, that character is that type of servant, but honestly, it's been so freaking long and I've only watched it once.
I mean, we will know what we know from
But-
Zero too.
Like, I recall that he's Archer because of his categories, but I forgot his real name.
It's
Forgot
okay because he
who
doesn't
is.
remember either.
Because we call him Archer in First Day Night. That's it.
Well, duh, he is Archer. So
I know. But
Kind of
still.
like Saber, we call her Saber, even though we know she's King Arthur. So
Mm.
that's something else. I need to refresh my memory right away. What makes you qualified to be a certain category? For example, for Saber being Saber, it's because she has a sword, because she used a sword when she was alive.
Not necessarily.
What
I
did
mean,
qualify?
Saber could have been called for the Archer position.
Yes,
like
but
Archer doesn't have a bow and he's Archer.
I do think I seem to
Gilga-
remember. Let me
Gilga-
finish. I remember some people telling me, I think, that to be called for a certain or is it just Berserker? That you need to have gone crazy once in your life to be Berserker.
Only
Okay.
Berserker.
Okay.
I mean, it only depends on the
Okay.
on the amount of mana used by your master. Which will choose your category for you as a type of servant. For example, Saber, King Arthur, could have been Archer, Saber, or something else.
Yeah, the amount of mana, like for example, back in Zero, Kiritsugu just put everything in that summoning, and he also had the sheath of Arthur's sword to make sure that he would not only get Saber but get Arthur as Saber. She did not have that, so you did not put all the odds in your favor, girl.
But I mean, she did not use our spell when her mana was at
Well,
its
she
peak.
wanted Saber. She did not really care who was going to be the Saber.
But I mean,
But-
it will always have been this guy because she has his relic. His
Yeah.
remains.
That's what I was looking for the release. I was like, you don't seem to have a relic, but yeah, she was supposed to have them. It's just I did not associate that with anyone.
Well, when she opened the chest, she got her father's pendant.
Exactly.
And she got like mummified remains.
Yeah, so you
Those
don't know.
were the relics.
That basically means since it's something that your father left for you, not only did he. Okay, so that means it's all planned. He wants you to win with this in this category. She wanted the strongest category, Saber, according to her.
Oh.
But he made sure, her father made sure she would get this guy in the Archer category, and there's a reason. So he's probably
What?
amazing.
Was that his servant Archer when he was alive with Gilgamesh?
No, it wasn't the one.
Gilgamesh
Oh, no,
was
it's
his
true,
servant,
it's changed.
Gilgamesh was Archer. And
He switched masters.
He got killed by a dagger in the back.
Yeah.
Which is fitting, I guess.
Yeah, but he planned things for her. Which I mean brings me to why she's fighting. I guess it's all about her dad. It's all about what she was raised to do, which is sad because you raised your daughter to be a fighter. You raised her to put her life on the line for something that really we know is not all it's up to be. Like we know the actual reward might not be that worth it. So
But even though if it was worth it, like you said, if someone doesn't have a goal or a really good motivation to continue their fight and still fight again, they're gonna crumble.
Everything with Rin is
You know?
about proving herself and keeping the memory of her father alive, I feel. Like, what he represented, what he wanted her to be, what he set her on, like, which path he set her on. It was his will, his dream, his motivation. She inherited all of that, and since he died when she was young, really young, the fact that they brought back the memory of him in at the beginning of the episode, the flashback, it's just confirmation that all that she's doing is for him. There's nothing genuinely hers in that quest, which is sad because, like I said, yes, it's true. When things will get bad, if you don't have a personal motivation, a personal goal, reason to get that grail, what's gonna keep you motivated? To be fair, we could say yes, the idea of making her father proud, even though he's dead, the idea of keeping him alive through that, keeping his goal alive through her, this could be motivation. But for her to say that all she wants to do is win, so you want this grail for no reason, basically. So why would we root for you in that? I don't know.
Is the fact that she's been raised and trained to be a mage since a really, really young age.
Like, you have strong
she
power,
knows
so do this.
What's a mage is. She knows that she's strong. She's a first-rate mage. But she doesn't know really what the Holy Grail War entails. What's the ultimate goal to it, and that there will be death. There will be
No, I think
casualties.
she's aware. It's just, she knows, she has to know. It's just she's not realizing what it truly means. And to be fair, it's not because you're a part of this that you are gonna die. Your servant might die. Like, all of them are gonna die except one. Sort of. But you could be fine. Like, if you don't want to be a part of it, like, even Kirei said on the phone, like, if you don't want to be a part of it, just you know, come to the church or something. Like, put yourself outside of this fight. She could do it, but she really wants to do what was expected of her, and ever since she was young, it was expected of her to be strong, to do her training, and since she's the perfect candidate to be a master and do the job of a master. It's not about why I'm doing it, it's because she can. She was told, oh, you're like that, this is what you represent, so obviously this is going to be your path. Kind of like if you're born very intelligent, if you have all the grades, it doesn't matter what you want, it doesn't matter why you're doing it, you're obviously going to become a doctor. You know? But that's very shallow when it comes to her and what she wants. It's a very shallow dream because she's just doing it because she can. Nothing is driving her forward except that mentality of, oh, I'm born strong, so obviously this is what I should do. When it will start to get difficult, she'll need to find another motivation. I think so.
Archer told it also that, and he was right. Yes, she might be strong. Yes, she might be a first-rate type of mage. She might have a lot of mana, but by doing so, she had that superiority complex.
That's another
and
thing.
views on other people, and she had a tendency to belittle others.
She does that a lot.
You know?
Yeah, this first episode, man, her attitude. Well, we cannot expect anything else from a girl who her entire life was told, you're so strong. Like, everything in her past, like, you're so strong. She was the prize of her father. Like, everything in her history is putting you on a pedestal because you're the best. No matter the real reasons, no matter what went on, all she knows is that she was the one she was chosen by her father to be his heir, to be the one after him.
Yeah.
She needed to prove to him that she was capable, and he expected so much from her. Everything about her is, you are strong, and I'm putting you on that pedestal, now stay there. So she needs to keep up with that. It's a lot to ask of a child, but right now, she's confident that she can do it, and she has the attitude to show that personality of hers. And yes, she would be belittling everyone else. She feels like she's the best, but she lacks experience, and
she doesn't know technically what she's doing. She already lost one of her
yeah, she was fucking
command spell.
Command spells.
Command spell, yeah.
She was she acted without thinking, and it led to nothing except that it showed him that you're strong, and so now I kind of like you a little bit. Like, I respect you. So at least now they have some sort of partnership. And he's very nice, by the way. He seems to really have a mentor personality when it comes to her. So it's like he's trying to guide her with his experience. Like, he doesn't remember who he is, but he still has the maturity, the knowledge, all of that. So it's like he's trying to help her along, just send her in the right direction, say to her like, oh, you know what, like, this is not nice, like, you should change that before you become an adult. Like, I like that. It's a good relationship. I feel like
old wise man.
well, actually, it's kind of like a father position, father older brother position, and I think she needs that. I don't know how Kirei fucking, you know, raised her, but considering how he was in Zero, I don't know. She's still alive, but yeah, she has the attitude and all of that. So maybe he's gonna help her grow, mature, and he's gonna help her through whatever's gonna happen.
That could explain why she's so bad at socializing then.
Well, he's not there. She's alone in the house.
No, but Kirei cannot socialize for shit.
He's a fucking wall. Yeah, but anyway, I think he's gonna be a good match for her. He's definitely strong. There's a lot of questions when it comes to who he is. He uses daggers. He's a dual wielder. Somehow he gets to bring back his weapon all the time. Like, there's unlimited blades. Yeah. I'm excited. I can't wait to see who he truly is. We'll figure it out as he figures it out. But, and I want him to help her change a little bit. Stop underestimating everyone, because obviously there are threats at that school. And it's kind of like they baited her. Like, yes, I know they put it there, but I was wondering why in the school. That would be a dick move to do, like to drain the mana out of people in that school.
That would be someone who doesn't care about people's lives.
Either it's that, or it's someone who put it there to bait other masters. It's kind of like they were waiting for her on top of that school, so maybe they did that to bait her there. Like, sense it, try to find it, and then once you're there, we have you, we can fight you. It's a good way to see who's the master, because they did not find Lancer's master, but they definitely saw her, so she lost on that front. So either they did that because they don't give a shit about who they hurt, or they did that maybe because of that, but also because they wanted, to win one over her.
Probably both.
Because she has, like, if they know about her, I'm definitely, like, the Mato family, they were contenders back in Zero. It's only been 10 years, and Sakura has been pushed for this, and she seems innocent, and she seems, like, reserved and a bit shy. But you don't know your sister, and you don't know what she's been through. She's been trained and she's been modeled to be the perfect candidate for this war. I kind of expect her to be one of the masters. I actually expect her to be one in disguise. Like, she might be acting a certain way, but I also remember the little girl with the blank look that was completely disconnected. And I'm wondering, like, how can you go from that to this and not be screwed up a little bit? I actually expect her... I would be waiting for her to turn around in one episode and be like,
it was me all along.
But I know Shiro, being raised by Kiritsugu, has learned a few things. Like, you said he was not a master yet, so there's that. Now he is. At the very least, he is now.
Well, it depends. It
Well, Saber's there.
Night. So yeah, now he is.
But he could have been the one, like, keeping an eye on Rin. Obviously, he was on the defense when it comes to her. Who was she talking about when she said, I won't be able to face her if he dies? Like, when she saw him, she was like, oh shit, and she talked about one person, one girl.
Probably.
Is it a secret? We don't know yet?
I don't know, maybe it depends. Maybe she's friend with someone who has a crush on him.
Yeah, maybe.
That I cannot recall, unfortunately.
Well, we'll see. Okay, so we're not supposed to know already. But he would know. Pretty sure Kiritsugu told him about this world. Told him a few things, trained him a little bit. I don't think he wanted him to be an assassin or anything, but at the very least be wary of, like, if he has the potential, he would have prepared him to face the world a little bit, hopefully. I think at least he gave him the tools to get Saber. right?
Let's watch the next episode.
Yeah, we'll find out. I'll find out.
Yeah.
But I'm excited to see how that happened. He knew to look out for her because he was, stalking her. He was keeping an eye on her. I think he was also stalking her at school as well as in the street. So he was aware that something was going on. So you have that. That makes him interesting. That makes him a bit dangerous. So we'll see. Although I don't know who I'm going to root for yet. Could be both of them. And I'm wary of Sakura, but that's because there's no fucking way she went through all of this only
And
to
she's
be nothing.
innocent.
And to be nothing. I'm not saying she's mean or bad or anything. I'm just thinking that there's no way she's nothing. And Rin made it sound like the only other mage family, I think she was talking about the Mato, right?
Probably, yeah.
Was basically a family that was disappearing, that they had no mana left. Like, she looked from above at them and she was like, there are nothing. So that's the perfect opportunity for them to rise up and try something.
Yeah.
Could be personal too, like, especially if she ends up being the one. They are sisters, it's gonna be touchy. And we saw her speak to a guy with the same haircut as Gilgamesh, which I thought was interesting. Gilgamesh needs to make an appearance in this show for sure. I don't know what he's gonna do. I don't know who he's gonna be, whatever, where he is, but he's gotta be there. He's gotta be there. He was way too intense in Zero to not be there in Stay Night. But she was talking to someone weird and mysterious on the street, so I don't trust her. I want to like her. I don't trust her. We'll see. I am excited. I do think it's going to be tough to see all these kids fighting compared to Zero, where it felt like these people were way more experienced, and those that were not experienced were fucking psychopaths.
I mean, one of them wasn't. He was with Alexander the Great.
Yes, but he was a student that trained hard to get where he was, and he was aware of what was going on, and he was a kid for sure, but he's the only one I could see like, oh, okay, like he has no experience compared to the others and stuff.
He wanted to prove himself compared to the
Yeah.
great family, mage family.
But everyone else was a beast. They all like knew their craft, their stuff. They were all adults, more or less, or psychopaths.
They
And
all had a main goal to achieve with winning the war.
that too. But now if they're all kids, it's gonna be tough. Like, what if some of them die? Maybe not. Maybe if they're kids, they won't die.
It is a war. Who
I know.
knows?
That's why I said it in Zero. I'm saying it again in Stay Night. It sucks that they are teaching their kids that this is the way to go. This is the goal of the family, so train for that. Like, they're expecting them to put their lives on the line, like I said with Rin, without truly understanding what it means, without them wanting things for themselves. Like, it's expected of them to become soldiers, and it sucks. It puts them through stuff that they should never go through. Sakura is fucking traumatizing her past. And then you end up with kids with no childhood, kids with no goals for themselves, and kids who end up dying for nothing. It's gonna be a great show. Okay,
Alright.
so we're gonna end this here. Thank you guys so much for watching this episode with us. If you want to see the next 2 episodes right away, they are on Patreon already. You can check them out. The link is in the description below.
And if you don't want to the next one, she'll be on YouTube pretty soon. So, we're gonna see you then.
Next week. Yeah. Bye.